You're watching Kettle Messages Tarot with your Oracle and Reader the GEMSTAR. It's time to spill some intuitive tea together again. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. Reach out to the GEMSTAR for your own personal private reading at kettlemessagestarot.my.canva.site. The link is in the description box below. Now let's shuffle the cards and spill the tea. Hello and welcome back to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your Oracle and Reader the GEMSTAR. Here back with another live general intuitive tea reading. And the topic of this general intuitive tea will be, is this connection worth my time? Is this connection worth your time? Let's spill the tea together. Hello and welcome back once again to Kettle Messages Tarot, another live with your Oracle and Reader the GEMSTAR. This is going to be the general intuitive tea reading, and the topic of this reading will be, is this connection worth my time? Let's spill the tea together and let's take a look at the connection that comes through this general intuitive tea. Thank you for supporting our channel. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing, joining our sacred space, and welcoming us into yours. We thank you so much. We appreciate you. Welcome to the general intuitive tea spilling. Is this connection worth your time? Okay, our masculine, our feminine. Let's see what is going on in this connection. Let's see what's going on in these connections coming through in this general intuitive tea. Okay. Woof. Already the tea begins to spill. Oh my, oh my. We have third-party interference in this general tea spilling. So for those in lovers triangles, in situationships, in connections where there is a choice to be made, this is the tea for you. Now, the gentleman in this reading, in this connection, is waiting for a visit. Happy and excited, waiting for someone to come over. And it seems to be that this gentleman has a mistress in the picture. So this is our connection here. There's another female on the feminine side, and the gentleman is at home waiting for the female to come over. We can see clearly that the female is going over to the gentleman's house while the main chick is at home waiting for communication from this lover, husband, partner. Now, this mistress may be going over to end the relationship with this guy. Let's take a moment, shuffle the cards. We're waiting for our Message to come through. Oh, how am I not surprised? This gentleman gets the villain. Okay. Of course, he's the villain in this story. Of course, he's going to be the villain in this story. If you are joining us, this is Kettle Messages Tarot live with your Oracle and Reader the GEMSTAR. This general intuitive tea, the topic of it is this connection worth your time? And so far, the connection may not be worth somebody's time because someone here is already in a third party relationship. They're waiting for their mistress to come over. They're ready to play the villain and cheat on their wife, cheat on their girlfriend, cheat on their lover with their mistress. Now, this mistress may be coming over to end the relationship with this guy that's cheating, while the main chick is at home waiting for communication from this guy. So far, that's the tea. In this tea so far, the guy is coming out as the villain because he is the one cheating. He is the one seeing two females at this time. He is the one with the option. The main chick is waiting for communication from the guy. But this guy right now is waiting for his mistress to come over. And this guy may have children. So the gentleman here may be married. So if the guy is married, then he is definitely cheating. He has his mistress coming over. She's definitely upset. She's thinking of breaking up with this guy already. Let's see if the wife finds out what's going on. Okay, so it seems like this is a repeat offender coming through. This is a repeat offender. This is someone who should have been cut off a long time ago. So for the females, the feminines tuning into this tea, you should have dumped this guy a long time ago. There was red flags. This person has cheated before. Maybe you have known about it, but you definitely know that this guy is not to be trusted. This guy is coming out as the villain. He should have been cut out from a relationship a long time ago, and someone has been holding on to him even though he's married or even though he has a mistress. He's definitely cheating. He's cheating. Someone here should have broken up with him. Someone is thinking of breaking up with him this time around. Okay, so the mistress can be thinking of breaking up with this guy. The wife can be thinking of breaking up with this guy. And he may lose out on both females. So if you're a guy tuning into this tea right now, then you are definitely in the frying pan at this point, okay? You are definitely burnt toast so far in this tea because both females are definitely wanting to end this relationship. But the gentleman is happy, okay? He's happy. He's happy in this lover's triangle. It's the females that are mad. It's the females that are finding out about the cheating. And it's the females that are going to want to end the relationship. But one female may hesitate. One of the females may hesitate. Maybe the wife, maybe the mistress. But it definitely looks like one is ready to end the connection while the other is ready to end the connection and go no contact. So one female is definitely wanting to end the relationship completely, not have any communication with this guy coming out in this tea, while the other woman in the relationship is thinking about ending it, but not ending it right away. So one female may know, one female may not know. If both females know, then if one releases them, the other one may still want to hold on to him. But this guy is happy in this situation, even though he's in a lover's triangle that's ready to hit the fan. All right. So yeah, somebody is not going to want to partner up with this guy. One of these females, one of you ladies tuning into this reading is definitely going to end the relationship once you find out you're in a lover's triangle. Once you find out this person is cheating. Let's see if the other one still holds on. Definitely one is not going to be with this guy. He is going to get dumped. He is going to get dumped because he's already being looked at as the bad guy. He's already coming off as the villain. So females know he's a cheater. And one is definitely saying, oh, hell no, this is not for me. I'm going no communication. I'm ending this relationship completely. Another female here is thinking about it, but not ending the connection right away. No, she's not ending the connection right away. She's going to give, one of the females is giving this guy another chance. Okay? One of the females is giving this guy another chance. So, for one female in this tea so far, the relationship is not worth it because they're being cheated on, or they're finding out this guy is married with kids, and this is not something this female, one of the females, wants to get involved in. The other one is going to continue seeing this man. Maybe it's the wife that wants to save the marriage and continue the relationship, but it's definitely one of the females in this lover's triangle that's going to say, I'm still going to give this man a chance, while the other one is saying no. This is why, since the beginning of the reading, this guy is happy. I'm telling you, this guy is happy in his situation. Either way, he feels like he's a winner because he's going to come out with one of the girls. So if you're the guy tuning in, yes, you're going to get caught out there. Yes, one of these girls are definitely going to dump you, going to go no contact. She doesn't want anything to do with you, but one of these other females are definitely going to stick around. They're going to stick around because they still have feelings. Let's see how deep this goes. All right. So you're not even thinking about the female that leaves. You could care less if this female leaves. If you're the male tuning in, you're in a lover's triangle, one of these girls dump you, you don't really care. You're not even going to give it a second thought. For you, you're happy either way. Either way, you feel like you're a winner. And let's see how these females are feeling, because we know one already has checked out. Let's see how the one that's sticking around is thinking. All right. Okay, so she's feeling like a winner too. She's feeling like a winner too because she thinks that you've chosen her. Okay, all right. For some of you tuning into this tea, the females don't know each other because one dumps this guy for cheating, for being married with children, or just for being married, just for having her in a lover's triangle. The other one is waiting at home for communication from this guy. She's not getting communication until the other female comes over and dumps him. So once the first female comes over and dumps him, then he's going to reach out to the chick he's been seeing the longest. Okay? There's a chick here, definitely. One of you ladies have been seeing this guy the longest. The one that's leaving is the one that has been with him the least amount of time. So if you know that you're in a lover's triangle and you know the other female involved in this lover's triangle has been in the relationship longer than you have, then you know that she's the one that's going to be sticking around. Whoever has been with this guy the longest is the one that's going to stay with him. The one that has been with him the shortest time is the one that's saying, this is not worth my time. I'm glad I found this out. I'm going no contact. I'm leaving this guy. This guy is happy about that because he still has one of the ladies. He still keeps one of the girls. And the girl that he keeps, now she thinks he's coming back to her because she's constantly on his mind. She's in his head. He loves her. He can't stop thinking about her. But the truth is that he's only returning to her because the mistress, the second lover, has checked out. All right? I'm loving this tea. But either way, this guy is happy. So if you the male that's tuning into this reading, though you're not happy about being caught out there, yeah, you feel guilty. All right. So you're not happy. You're definitely getting caught out there. The male is definitely getting caught out there. Confirmation. The male is getting caught out there. He feels guilty at first. But whoever leaves, he's just going to let it go. He's going to let it go and he's going to concentrate on the chick that still wants to stay with him. On the woman that wants to stick around and stay with him, that's the one he's going to focus on. Either way, he feels like he's a winner and he's going to be happy about this. He is going to be happy about this. Oh, he loves the mischief. He loves the lover's triangle. This is exciting for this person. Okay, so for the male, this is exciting. Cheating, having options, having mistresses. This is exciting for them. They've embraced this lifestyle. So no, it's not worth saving for either woman in this story, because even though one woman has exited and one woman is still sticking around, this guy is likely to go and find another mistress, another replacement, another op, because that's what he likes. He's chosen this lifestyle. Someone here is thinking, oh, this guy is in love with me. This guy is always returning. But he's always returning because, you know, he rotates. Every time a woman checks out, he checks another one in. But he has one there in the meantime to hold him through the drought. So he likes this. He likes getting into mischief. He likes provoking. Okay, so even though one of the females is sticking around, she doesn't feel good about it. She doesn't feel good about it. She knows he talks to other girls. She feels guilty for continuing to stick around and be with this guy. But something about his kisses, something about the way he love bombs, the way he romances a female here. She's got rose-colored glasses on. One girl is totally in love, totally has rose-colored glasses on. doesn't really like the situation because he disappears all the time. He disappears all the time. And she knows he's talking to other females because she hears him whispering on the phone, leaving the room, having secret conversations online or on the phone. Definitely, one of the females here has overheard him in conversations with other females. And that may be the one that's totally ending the relationship, or it may be the one that continues to stick around and feel guilty for sticking around. But it's something about the way he loves her, the way he love bombs her, the way he romances her, the way he kisses her, that has her with the rose colored glasses on, has her continuously giving him opportunities to continue to return. The guy is totally happy in this situation because a female, one of them, is always sticking around no matter how many times he cheats, no matter how many times, he gets caught out there. Someone continues to stick around with this guy. And he's happy about this, but know for a fact that he will look for a replacement. Oh, let's look a little deeper into our villain. He definitely has turned out to be the villain. Wow. This guy is totally enjoying himself. It's a game for him. It's exciting for him. It turns him on. He likes provoking. He's a provocateur. He likes to do things for shock value. He likes excitement. He's embraced this life. If he gets caught, he gets caught. He'll have another option. He'll have another replacement. That's the way the guy is thinking. And the females are like, one is totally in la la land, okay? In lovey-dovey rose-colored glasses, love bomb land. And another female is like, hell no. After what I found out about you, after what I've heard about you, hell to the no. Okay, so somebody here feels loneliness. That is the female. That's confirmation. That continues to stick around. She don't want to be alone. So as long as he returns to her, she stays in this bad relationship because she's lonely. Confirmation. We take it back to where we were saying, Spirit was telling us, look, one of the females are staying, even though they know he's trash, he's a villain here, he's cheating, he's sleeping around, and he's putting her in lovers triangles, and she feels guilty about staying in this relationship. But now we know why she's staying in this relationship, because she fears being lonely. Okay? While the other female says, no, I don't want someone to cheat on me. So this one doesn't have a problem being lonely. But one of the females do. They have a problem being lonely. So they settle for continuing to stay in a bad relationship. And we go back to the question of this general T. Is this connection worth saving? Someone is saving the connection out of fear of being lonely. Another one is willing to totally go no contact. This is not acceptable for one of the females. And the guy is willing to release the female that releases him with no problem, because he knows that he has a female there that will always be waiting for him, because he knows she's lonely. And he's feeding off of that. He's feeding off of her loneliness. He's taking advantage of her loneliness. And neglecting your own needs. Okay? One of these females need a dose of self-love, self-worth, has to work on their shadow side, has to work on this energy of loneliness and coming to terms with being okay with being with themselves rather than continue sticking around in a relationship where they're not being valued or respected. They're being used. They're being neglected because this male, see, getting breadcrumbs, confirmation. Someone is settling for breadcrumbs because they don't want to be lonely. They don't want to be lonely, so this person can mistreat them. Oh, they feel like they fated to be alone. Someone here feels like they fated to be alone. And when they have a lover in their life, they cling on. They hold on to them for dear life. Because they're like, I don't know when I'm going to find another man. I don't know when another man is going to come into my life. So I'm going to hold on to this man. Don't care if he cheats. Don't care if he mistreats me, if he neglects me, if he leaves me alone, if he breadcrumbs me. I don't care as long as he comes back. As long as he comes back, I don't care. And he's busy being cold, okay? He is being cold-hearted. He is being cold-hearted, acting unapproachable. Keep in mind that at the beginning of the tea, we were saying this female, the main female, is waiting for communication from him because he's busy with the mistress. The mistress is finding out the situation and is cutting ties with him. And of course, he's upset. He's angry when he gets dumped. So he's in his feelings. So there's no contact with either chick. While this guy is in his feelings. All right. All right. So he has insecurities and is always making excuses. That's that breadcrumbing. Okay? They have so many reasons for why they get into this situation, for why they cheat. They have so many excuses. And it's all ego-based. It's all to stroke their ego. They need the attention. They need the attention. That's why they always have to have a constant replacement. And that's why there's someone here that knows, oh, he'll always come back. He'll always come back. Because they'll find out he's cheating, they'll dump him, and he'll come back. He'll come back. He'll come back cold-hearted. He'll come back in his feelings, okay? But I'm going to be here to love on him because I got the rose-colored glasses. I still want to save this connection because I don't want to be alone. So I'm going to accept this. Ooh, my goodness. They're too busy being hard. Okay? Too busy being hard. And someone always gets rejected in this situation. Confirmation, we just said it, right? This person is getting dumped by their mistress. They're in their feelings. Confirmation, we said it. They don't like the rejection. That's one of their insecurities there. All right? They're making all kinds of excuses. Why not to settle down? want to continue cheating, but they don't like rejection. They do not like rejection. And that's why we have a female always waiting, because he'll always go back to her, because someone is always dumping, and that's that Bermuda Triangle. Someone gets dumped and someone takes the crumbs until one finds a replacement. You let the GEMSTAR know if this connection is worth saving. Is this connection worth your time? Let us know in the comments section. This has been the General T. Support your content creators. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. And to receive your own personal private reading, book it at our website, kettlemessagestarot.my.canva.site, in the description box below.